So today is Tuesday 27th. What time is it? 8:18. And we are headed to our venue for our 3-month meeting with our coordinator, which I'm honestly both really, really excited for and also really nervous, weirdly.
Nervous?
I think just in case, like, have you done this? No. And then you suddenly realise you've got a really big job to do. I'll take you kind of a tour around our venue. Obviously won't show you the actual meeting. Don't really want to reveal anything about the wedding. Thursday last week, it was 12 weeks to the day. So I don't actually know how many days it is today. We will look on Bride Book again. 78 days. But at the moment, the traffic is not being our friend. The meeting's at 10:30, and usually it takes about an hour and a half to get to Bilton from our house. So yeah, it usually takes an hour and a half, max 2 hours. It's taking 2.5 this morning. We think there's been a crash. We've managed to cut down the time to 4:15. We're going to try and stop, because neither of us have had breakfast this morning. And I really need the toilet. Why do people do that? This is just a mini rant for motorway drivers. When someone is going 70, why would you pull out in front of them with absolutely no warning, leaving us very, very little time to brake? Obviously, braking distance reduces. But say if I'm going 70 in the outside lane and I'm overtaking someone and there's someone in front of me, why do people insist on driving right up your arse, practically tasting my breakfast that I have not had today? And if I brake, you are going into the back of me. There's just no way that you're not. What? I swear, people lose brain cells. But for those who don't know, our wedding is in Shrewsbury, Shropshire. We chose that. Let's see if I can balance it there. Oh, yeah. Oh, lovely.
Get ready for when I break.
So we chose that because where I'm from, my parents are kind of near Bristol / Leicester way, and Josh is from older Manchester way. So we thought, rather than people either having to travel up north, everyone travel down south, we thought it would be fair for everyone to converge in the middle, so then everyone travels, rather than one family does, one family doesn't. Granted, that has still caused some issues, which I feel like it's always going to at weddings. Bit of wedding advice for people who are either engaged, about to be married, or want to get married. Do not involve other people. We have honestly had the most fun planning it just the two of us. As soon as you involve other people, it gets really stressful.
Don't ask opinions, don't ask what people like.
Yeah.
Just do your own thing.
I will say though, mother-in-law has been an absolute saint. She managed to get us a wedding cake for like 1/6 of the price that they usually are. So that was a massive, massive help.
That's when it's been good, is ask for some specific stuff. So like the cake is a good example.
My maid of honour got the flower girl dresses. Yeah, there've been a fair few people wanting to get involved and give opinions that have actually stressed us out more. And that made it get to the point where it actually got that stressful where I was just thinking, let's just elope, but it's just not worth it. So yeah, that's probably one of my biggest pieces of advice. Just enjoy the planning, just you two. At the end of the day, I am such a chronic people pleaser. I'm a yes person. I don't say no to anyone. This is probably the only instance where I've actually put my hands up and said, like, no, this is actually my day at the end of the day. Obviously Josh's as well, but when it comes to instance with me, I feel really selfish then pointing out the fact that it is my day. Obviously, as much as people keep being like, Evie, you're a hostess, you're hosting a party. Yes, we are hosting a party, but it's a party to celebrate us. That's the whole point. And yes, obviously you want everyone to have fun, but not to the detriment of us having fun, if that makes sense. We are 55 minutes away, and there are a few things we want to go over with Becky. For example, accommodation. Just go over the plan for the day again. The dogs, we need to double check with. Cooper needs surgery on his knee. He's got subluxating patella and he can't walk for 2 weeks. So we basically thought it was cruel to try and give him to someone with Margot being able to go out but Cooper can't. So it just makes it really complicated, and we want to be able to keep an eye on him. So it is a dog friendly place. Yeah, we're obviously having them stay there, but we're also going to try and get them in as many photos as we can. We're going to get him a little dicky bone, and then Margot, I've not thought yet what to get her.
To get like a little crown or like a tiara or something.
Yeah.
Hey, doggies.
Hey, baby. Margot is there. Oh, you can just about see her face. Hi, Bubba. Right, so we are back on the motorway. It now says 10:28, which is really good timing. And we went to Leon, so I got a sausage and egg muffin. Josh got, what was it called? The Full Monty.
Yeah.
Which is a wrap with bacon, egg, sausage, spinach, and avocado. And he says it's good. And then a decaf latte, always get decaf. Caffeine and me do not get on very well. Oh, that's nice. Josh had ordered a macchiato. That wasn't a macchiato. But yeah, we are on our way again now, 52 minutes.
Really, I love a cortado. He barely anywhere does them. I don't know what it is.
Cortado. Fun fact, my mum lived in Spain for 3 years when she was younger. So my mum is fluent in Spanish. I used to know a lot of Spanish, but from not speaking it for a while, I've forgotten a lot. I can understand more than I can speak, which is usually the case in languages. But I do plan on relearning it. This is where it goes all over me, isn't it?
Goodbye.
Oh, it smells good.
Roll on.
That's really nice. Look at this weather. Ugh.
You just think you're Lewis Hamilton going around corners.
Huh?
Hey, look, you're more Liam Lawson.
They've also got a Supernatural sticker. Any other Supernatural fans?
Is that what that star is?
Yeah. So our wedding playlist is very mixed. We have a mix of 80s, it's probably mostly 80s, I'd say.
Yeah.
80s music, songs like this, that obviously we grew up with. We've got some country, because our music taste probably is predominantly country that we both listen to. However, obviously, on a wedding dance floor, the sad Luke Combs and Lainey Wilson ones don't really pull people onto the dance floor. These slower country ones, we're hoping that we can play them during the wedding breakfast. So we went to a wedding a couple of weeks ago, and during the wedding breakfast, well, actually no, both weddings, during the wedding breakfast they had on a playlist, and we thought it was a really nice atmosphere. So then we thought, oh, why don't we do the slower country ones that we love for the wedding breakfast? And that way we still get to hear the songs that we love without missing out. But yeah, so we've purposefully made it quite a wide wedding playlist so that people at least have something that they'll like, hopefully. Are you ready, guys? Honestly, such a beautiful wedding venue. So this is our wedding venue. We are here. We are going to go and meet Becky now. Won't be able to obviously show you the meeting, yeah, but I will try and show you around the venue as much as possible.
You know, there are weddings that we look forward to. It's a bit of black.
Yeah, because there's plenty of space in here.
Reminds me of our living room with the lights.
Yeah, very simple.
Well, you saw how much they were going for it, so...
Well, the tall people will just say, maybe don't jump directly under a beam.
Four, so we do, obviously we've got the sites ourselves. Are we alright to use them for the evening?
You are at the manor house, so
yeah.
Hi, girl. Good boy. Try. Stop it! Trying to film. Why is it every time I talk, you have to squeak it? So I did try and record a video after we had the meeting. Good boy. Stop it. Right, there we go. So, did try and record a video after we had the meeting, but for some reason it didn't actually have any sound. It's 5 to 5 and we're only just getting home. We went to a local pub because we hadn't eaten since like 9 o'clock. You are so tired. It was a very productive meeting. I really enjoyed it. We've basically got everything sorted.
Yeah, we got a lot done. It's been a long day though today, as you can tell, because I have a headache. Got a good plan of I have a better plan anyway of the day now of what needs to be done when, etc. Day before, I'm quite looking forward to the evening before. That'd be quite nice. That
would be nice, yeah.
And I'm happy now that we've kind of got a better idea of what it all goes like.
Yeah, we properly ran through the day.
Yeah.
Of what will happen, where, with who, when. That has set me at ease.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. And we get to have a run through the day before, which I was very, very happy that she says that. Yeah, there's just like a few bits to sort out, like the stationery we need to sort out. And what other bits? I need to sort out my bouquet, which I will sort tomorrow now. I'd keep on messaging the person, she's just not replying. We hadn't just naive to the number of songs that you have to pick in your wedding day. Obviously the walking in song, but then you also have to have songs playing for when people are going into the ceremony room. You have to have a song to leave the ceremony room. You have to have a song to be announced to when you walk into the room, obviously when you are officially announced as Mr. and Mrs. Well, we're officially announced after we signed, but obviously it's like the big reveal. But trying to find a song when you are post-signing is proving really, really difficult. We struggled with the announcing us song, to be fair.
But it's also not...
But then it's our...
But it's also not like 95th minute stoppage time winner in a football stadium. Yeah!
Our wedding coordinator, honestly, I absolutely adore her. She is incredible.
She is good.
And
very good at her job.
She knows about my dysautonomia, and she was asking a lot of questions on how she can help with that, and how we can manage it on the day, how we kind of prevent it, what happens if I do have an episode, and yeah, she's just absolutely incredible, and I cannot praise her enough. For anyone who's near Shropshire, or Shrewsbury, or even if you're not, we are getting married at Burton Manor. Accommodation is also a massive, massive thing for us. We've managed to fit everyone on site who's...
Yeah, we have, to be fair, yeah.
There during the day. Sorted when I'm getting up, getting ready when I'm getting into the dress, registrar meeting that you have to make sure that we're not related. So whilst we get ready, the men, I was going to say the males, between the groom and the groomsmen, they kind of organise getting everyone in, greeting everyone, showing them where they're supposed to go, all of that.
Bejazzle.
Yes, and I'm bejazzling myself. Talking about first looks, I talked about final numbers, how many children we have.
High chairs, seating plans.
What's going where with like the welcome sign and things. Bar, chose the wine, chose our post-nuptials drink. So she was like, you can choose any one you want, any drink. First drink that came to my head, I really want an espresso martini, but I don't know if I can have one. So I was going, ooh. And she literally went, so you can have an espresso martini? Yes. Yes, please.
It was that quick as well.
Yeah. I just thought, she read my mind. She saw the coffee beans in my eyes. Yeah, like the rave cave, Josh was a bit worried that the ceiling was too low. Just having larger people to mind the beams. And don't jump and hit your head on the antler light.
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'm fine with that rave cave now, and I've seen it. I'm fine with it now.
I'm talking about things like flip-flops. Flip-flops at weddings.
Sunglasses.
Yep, sunglasses. I do want the glow sticks. I think the glow sticks would be funny. Like
you want tubes. Baton. Yeah, you want baton tube ones. You don't want the little farty
Who had those? We spoke about like where the guests are. Oh, the group shot where we're having that.
Yeah.
Spoke about where the guests are going and when they can check in. Like the order of the bridesmaids going in. The song that we're walking into. The first dance song. Yeah, you need a playlist for during the wedding breakfast, cocktail reception, as guests are entering the ceremony room, whilst you're signing. So there's quite a lot of things to consider that you just don't think about. Wedding favours we need to sort. The last little bits that we need to get done are the wedding favours, my bouquet, the bridesmaids' bouquets, your buttons. You need to sort out the evening food. I think that's it. I sent out another reminder today for anyone who's not RSVP'd yet for the evening. The original invites and things that we sent out via a website called Say I Do, and I made them all on there. So then people just email. It's a bit easier than them potentially getting lost in the post. However, quite a few have gone into junk, and people haven't read the whole email. So they've missed the code for the wedding website. So people keep on being like, well, Evie, what's the code? You didn't give a code. I did. It's just, you just have to read the whole email. So on this one, I put it at the very start. And then I said about like parking and travel. Taxis are really difficult. Accommodation, no smoking on site, and about gifts. Because we don't want physical gifts. We've got no room in this house for anything. So we're asking for money towards our honeymoon. But knowing certain people of my family, they will try and give physical gifts anyway. Just outlined, obviously you don't have to give anything, but if you are wanting to, we are requesting money towards our honeymoon. Oh yeah, and reservations for where people are sitting, the front 2 rows of the ceremony room for the obviously important people. We started watching that race across the world, obsessed with it. We're up to date with season 5 and now we're re-watching season 3, the Canada one. We both really want to move to Canada, but we're also very family orientated, and neither of our families will travel that far very often, so...
No.
That's probably where we'll leave this vlog actually today. Any questions regarding... wedding planning, venue tips, bridal tips, groom tips, just fire them across. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And I will probably catch up with you on another wedding vlog, maybe like 30 days before the wedding, or if I have a meltdown. Cool. See you in the next one.
Ciao.